As we continue, a double dose of tag team competition, this time from the ladies division, with the future endeavors Dakota Kai and Blair Davenport, facing Callie Parrish and Silver Bullet Jody Holler, the Texan Ladies Association.
Yee-haw!
The following ladies tag match, set for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the future endeavor, both hailing from New Zealand, here are Dakota Kai and Blair Davenport.
As is the case with most matches where an opponent comes from Texas, well, you know who I'm leaning towards. But it's kind of nice to see the future endeavor back in the form of Blair Davenport and Dakota Kai. We haven't seen a whole lot of Dakota Kai since Labor Day Slamathon in the War Games match.
The War Games match in September has stopped the future endeavor's forward momentum cold, and this match with the TLA is their first step towards getting things moving again, but against former ladies tag champions. You've gotta assume it's gonna be that much more difficult for them.
MJ Ferrantino says Callie Parrish and Jody Holler aren't the least bit worried about Dakota Kai and Blair Davenport, but as we all know, there are zero guarantees about anything around here.
You got that right, GB. Well, no matter what, it's still going to make for a great ladies tag match.
Their opponents accompanied by Matthew James Ferrantino, both from the Lone Star State. Here are Callie Parrish and the Silver Bullet Jody Holler, the Texan Ladies Association.
Guys, as successful as Sylvia Strong and the Stronghold are, MJ Ferrantino is on pace to become the 2025 RWL Manager of the Year, and these two ladies are part of the reason Callie Parrish and Jody Holler done up in Dallas Cowboy colors. Big surprise. The Texan Ladies Association, former ladies tag team champions. This is going to be their first ever clash with the future endeavor. Oh man, I'm excited about this.
As big as Ferrantino's client list has ballooned between last year and now, at one time, the Texan ladies were his first and only clients. And his faith in them is as unshakable as Sylvia's faith in the originals or the Psychedelics. And for a long while, they were the tops in ladies tags, holding the titles for months. And they were the key that unlocked the door to Ferrantino's current success.
All true, GB. Jody Holler and Blair Davenport starting us off. There's LaBelle. The ladies come center ring. Jody with a little rope trick there, but quickly countering Blair Davenport. Gets a hold of her and nails her with a cravat suplex. Jody Holler with a double axe handle across the back of the head of Blair Davenport. Davenport rounded back up to a standing position, being escorted to the TLA's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Blair Davenport. Davenport counters with an elbow, locks up Jody Holler. Jody Holler counters with a kick. Hey, drop toe hold. And now stretching the leg on Blair Davenport. Silver Bullet Jody Holler. He is fast. Blair Davenport counters with a series of shots to the head. Gets herself free of the hold. MJ Ferrantino right there watching. Blair Davenport rounds her up, but quick counter and an inverted DDT from the Silver Bullet. Drives a knee into the head of Blair Davenport, and she's on the wrong side of town and getting abused. Ferrantino's loving what he sees here. All right, here we go. Head first into the buckle goes Davenport again. Again, she counters Callie Parrish with a cheap shot to the back. Blair Davenport, and this was a high-risk maneuver. Not exactly sure what she was trying to prove there. Jody Holler locked up by Blair Davenport. Whoa, nasty spinning neck breaker. Blair Davenport tags in Dakota Kai. Jody Holler standing center ring waiting for her. Beautiful wraparound DDT. So welcome Dakota Kai to the jungle, as it were. Go behind. German release suplex from the Silver Bullet. Beautiful standing drop kick. Takes Dakota Kai down. And so far, the future endeavor, they are not looking too good right now. Jody Holler yanking on the arm of Dakota Kai. Moves right back into her on the corner. Does it again since she loved it so much the first time. Dakota Kai in big trouble right from the word go. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Dakota Kai. Man, Looks like Jody Haller wants to take that arm home with her. Huh. Okay. Beautiful suplex. Jody Haller rolls Dakota Kai over and goes for a pin. One. Not even a one, really. Huh. Jody Haller. That's out with a little howl to the fans here in Wilkes Barre. Locks up Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai gets the upper hand, whips Jody to the ropes. Pretty good arm drag from Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai locks up Jody. Scores her to her team's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Goes Jody Haller. Jody Haller counters with an elbow. Catches a cheap shot from Blair Davenport. Dakota Kai goes behind on her. Tries for the Russian leg sweep, but no good. Elbows to the midsection from the Silver Bullet. Jody Haller sets up Dakota Kai. Whoa, quick counter from Dakota Kai. That was pretty impressive. Snap suplex. Oh, man, with a bridge, too. Well, Dakota Kai beginning to mount some offense here as he turns it over to Blair Davenport. And Jody Haller still not up yet in the Texan Ladies Association. Looks like the tides may have turned here for the TLAs. Blair Davenport goes to work on the arms of the Silver Bullet. Jody Haller follows that up with a couple of knees to the lower back. Blair Davenport catches a kick to the head from those big old cowboy boots. Jody Haller steps out. Here comes Callie Parrish for the first time in this matchup. Her and Blair Davenport. A little bit of a rope trick there. Tried for the discus punch, but no good. Duck under from Dakota Kai. Callie puts on the brakes, catches a kick to the midsection from Blair Davenport off the middle rope, off the top rope, and another high-risk maneuver that does not pay any dividend. Well, now, Callie Parrish up on the middle rope. Blair Davenport trying to make it out of town, but no good. Crossbody right across the back of Blair Davenport, and that will knock the wind right out of you. There's a stomp to the head. Callie Parrish turns it back over to Jody Haller. Blair Davenport takes herself to the outside, looking to catch a break. Whoa! Shoulder takes down Dakota Kai. Jody Haller takes herself to the outside to a stun. Blair Davenport, a slap across the chest. Blair Davenport counters with a couple of rights. Another one that doesn't connect. Blair Davenport with a side suplex on the outside to Jody Haller. The Silver Bullet in trouble again on the outside as Willie Johnson continues to count a series of wrist clutch kicks. And more torment to the arms coming up from Blair Davenport. Jody Haller having herself a rough time on the outside here. Again, another pair of knees to the back to Jody Haller. Blair Davenport rounds Haller up. Gets her back inside the ring. Blair Davenport moves in. Whoa, look at this. Whoa, that was beautiful. What a pin right there. One. The Texan Ladies Association never ceasing to amaze. Unbelievable. Jody Haller drives a knee into the head of Blair Davenport. The Silver Bullet beats it out of town, turns it over to Callie Parrish again. Blair Davenport struggling to get herself standing up again. Doesn't seem to be doing too well. Callie Parrish winds up the arm and snaps it on Blair Davenport. Follows that up with a stomp to the back. Blair Davenport shoves her away with both boots. Gets back up to a standing position. Fails to connect with the right. A hard slap across the face from Parrish. Davenport goes behind. Inverted DDT. Slamming the head of Callie Parrish into the canvas. Parrish goes behind on Blair Davenport before she can make the tag. Side suplex. Dakota Kai counters. Callie Parrish takes herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. She's going to fly. Boom, there it is. Elbow drop right across the chest of Blair Davenport. Oh, beautiful senton. Sudden and unexpected. Callie Parrish rounds her up again. Blair Davenport about to take another visit to the TLA corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Here's a tag to Jody Haller. Here comes a double team from the TLAs. Davenport whipped to the ropes. Double shoulders. Takes her down the mat. As Silver Bullet Jody Haller takes over for her team. Into an armbar on Blair Davenport. Don't mess with Texas. You got that right, girl. Flip over neck whip from Jody Haller to Blair Davenport. Davenport rounded back up again. And one more trip back to the TLA's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle for Blair Davenport. Here comes a tag and another double team. Callie Parrish goes air assisted shoulder tackle to Blair Davenport, followed up with a stomp to the leg. Parrish covers center ring one. Dakota Kai right there to break up the party. A series of stomps to Blair Davenport. Callie Parrish doing a little bit of showboating here for the folks here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, Blair Davenport's making her way to that corner. Honey, you better pay attention. Blair Davenport back to a standing position. Callie Parrish gets her head slammed to the canvas. A blatant stomp to the face from Blair Davenport, who I sense is becoming a little bit frustrated. Here comes Dakota Kai on the tag. Callie Parrish right there waiting for her. They lock it up. Dakota whip to the ropes. Go behind. Woohoo! Full Nelson suplex from Callie Parrish. Dakota Kai counters with a kick, gets back up to a standing position, goes after Jody Haller on the outside. A couple of hard right hands, but no good. Takes down Callie Parrish, though. And that was her parting shot as she turns it over to Blair Davenport. Davenport locks up Callie Parrish, whipped to the ropes. A collision with no result. A beautiful drop kick, but it doesn't quite take Blair Davenport down. Whoa, that was a nasty kick from Blair Davenport. Now it's Callie Parrish back up to a standing position, misses with the drop kick. Blair Davenport taking herself out of the equation, turns it over to Dakota Kai again. Callie Parrish right there waiting for her, locks her up. And guess who's going for another visit to another corner? Head first into the turnbuckle goes Dakota Kai. Here's another tag to Jody Haller. And here comes another air assist move. Another flying shoulder takes Dakota Kai down to the canvas. A silver bullet, Jody Haller takes over for her team. Dakota Kai whip to the far right corner. Jody Haller gets a hold of her. What are we going to see here? Whoa, look at this. Over the... Whoa! Oh, man, right in... Oh, ow. Man. Here's the cover from... Whoa, man. Look at this. Hand on the rope. Willie Johnson says he got to break it up. Blair Davenport going after Callie Parrish, too. Whips her to the outside. Oh, jumping neck breaker from Jody Haller to Blair Davenport. Gets her the hell out of here. Dakota Kai counters with a kick to the midsection. Jody Haller counters with a kick. Drop toe hold takes Dakota Kai down again one more time, stretching the leg on Dakota Kai. The silver bullet foiled in her attempt by Blair Davenport. Dakota Kai with a couple of hard right hands disengages herself from Jody Haller. They lock up. Elbows to the midsection from Jody to Dakota. Dakota Kai locked up again. Straight belly to belly suplex right center ring. Callie Parrish watching as, silver bullet, Jody Haller over the rope in a clothesline. Wow, she must have seen that coming. One. Blair Davenport one more time breaking up the pin. I'll tell you what, man. No wonder MJ Ferrantino is so proud of the Texan Ladies Association. They are no nonsense, and they have been in control of most of this match. Dakota Kai. Look at this. A choke slam backbreaker. Now there's something you don't see every day. Blair Davenport brought in on the tag. Jody Haller standing center ring. Well, that was a swing and a miss from Blair Davenport. Here comes Callie Parrish again on the tag. This match just about halfway over and still nowhere near a win. Look at this. Oh, man, kick to the midsection from Blair Davenport. Callie slams her down to the canvas. Deftly steps over. Blair Davenport catches a knee to the back of the head. Quickly back up to a standing position, lines up the arm, slams down Callie Parrish to the canvas. Blair Davenport, there's that nasty spinning neckbreaker again. The future endeavored, trying to battle back, trying to put out this floor alarm fire with a thimble full of water. Davenport on the outside catches a kick from Callie Parrish, a hard right hand to the head. Blair Davenport counters with a kick. Referee's already counting. Callie with a hard shot to the midsection of Blair Davenport. Drives her into the ring apron. Nice little judo style flip right there. Callie Parrish rounds up Blair Davenport, another nice judo-style flip right there. Straight out of the Mr. Moto movies from back in the day. A series of chops to Blair Davenport. A throat chop, a left, a chop again, and an uppercut takes Blair Davenport down to the floor. And a leg snap to Blair Davenport from Callie Parrish. MJ Ferrantino giving the ladies some room to work here as Blair Davenport is rolled back inside the ring. Callie Parrish takes herself up to the top turnbuckle, quickly goes there, drops an elbow across the back of Blair Davenport. The Texan Ladies Association absolutely killing it tonight. Here comes Dakota Kai. A running kick, whoa, takes down Callie Parrish. Dakota Kai with a hard forearm takes her down again. And they are trying to turn the tide here in a hot, quick, and in a hurry. Dragon screw from Callie Parrish. Dakota Kai catches a stomp to the head. Callie beats it out of town, turns it over to the Silver Bullet, Jody Haller. Dakota Kai just about back up to a standing position here. Oh, whoa, what a wraparound DDT right there from Callie Parrish. Dakota Kai rounded up by Parrish. There's a nasty arm snap and parlays it into an arm bar. Nice combination of moves. Jody Haller drives a knee into the head of Dakota Kai. Jody rounds her up again. Takes her back to the Texan Ladies corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Dakota Kai. Here's another tag as Callie Parrish comes in. Oof, hard shot to the ribs. Blair Davenport being set. Whoa! An inverted suplex like I don't see too often. Wow, that was real cute. Oh, man. Callie Parrish covers. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's a wrap right there. The Texan Ladies Association defeating the Future Endeavor by pinfall. Let's go get the official time.
The time, 13 minutes and 55 seconds. And your winners by pinfall, the Texan Ladies Association.
I don't think I've seen Callie and the Silver Bullet work that fast and that efficiently since they held the Ladies Tag Team Championships, but they were as dialed in as I've ever seen against Dakota Kai and Blair Davenport, who never quite got a firm hold on the momentum in this one, and it cost them big time.
They certainly tried. The match time will tell you they fought pretty hard to avoid being taken down, but it just got away from them. Anytime they came close to turning things around for themselves, and a dynamite win for the TLA. And MJ Ferrantino is all smiles here.
We'll be right back with our main event.